Welcome to my YouTube channel Prakash Coaching Classes. Today we are going to continue the science chapter acid, bases and salts, which we have started in the last class. So today we are going to discuss how do acid bases react with each other. In day-to-day life, we see many cases where acid and bases we mix together. For example, suppose any person is feeling an acidity in his stomach, so to give him the relief, we use antacids as medicines or we use ENO. So what it happens and how it give relief to the stomach ache of the person. So here acid plus base react to give salt and water. So that this means that when an acid and base combines, salt is formed and water is also produced. So let's take an example. I have taken NaOH, which is sodium hydroxide in the aqueous solution, plus HCl, which is also in aqueous solution. So this is a base and this is a acid, and it reacts to give NaCl, which is sodium chloride, a salt, and water. So next topic is reaction of metallic oxides with acids. So again, when a metallic oxide reacts with an acid, it forms salt and water. To demonstrate, let's take an example of copper oxide, which is a solid metal oxide, and HCl, which is an acid, react to give CuCl2, copper chloride, and H2O. So this is how we have seen how do acid and base react and metal oxides react with acids. They both form salt and water. Now let's take the different perspective, understand the different perspective of an acid and base. So to demonstrate it, there was one scientist, which is Arrhenius. He gave a new perspective to the definitions of and understanding of acids and bases. So let's understand what his thought perspective is. So for acids, acids are the substances which contain hydrogen and which when dissolved in water to give hydrogen ions in the solution. So this is a new theory about acid. What's it saying is that when acids are dissolved in water, they generate hydrogen ions. So what the reaction is all about, when H2O react with H plus ions and give H3O plus. This H3O plus is known as hydronium ions. So this is a new thought, a new theory towards acids. And this, in the remaining part of the chapter and the following chapters of chemistry, we will take this Arrhenius theories only for defining acids and bases. So this theory states that whenever an acid reacts with water, it generates H plus ions, and due to this H plus ions, it shows acidic behavior. Now Arrhenius definition of a base is a substance which when dissolved in water give hydroxide ions in the solution. So that means any substance which give OH minus ions when dissolved in water, that is considered to be a base. Now next, neutralization reaction. This is a specific terminology reaction used when an acid and base react to give salt and water. That reaction is known as neutralization reaction. Next important topic is pH scale. Now this is a very important topic in the chemistry, the use of pH scale. Basically it is a scale which starts from 0 to and ends to up to 14, and numbers are printed on the strip, and it's used for measuring the hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. Now by measuring an hydrogen ion concentration, we can decide whether it is the substance is acid, base or neutral. So again, I have told you 0 to 14 is the numbers, and pH less than 7 is considered to be an acidic solution. pH equal to 7 is considered as a neutral solution, and pH greater than 7 is considered as a basic solution. Again, this use of the pH is being described as an activity or an experiment in the classes of your school. Next part of it, role of pH. Now here we will try to understand the importance of the pH, why we are studying the pH. First, it is used in humans and animals. The pH of a human blood is around 7 and around of animals also around the same. It may vary for cases to cases. So if any difference in the pH is observed in any of the humans or animals, then we have got ill and we need to cure it. Second, in stomach, as we all know, in stomach, to digest the food, our stomach generates HCl, hydrochloric acid. Now it is a strong acid of having pH around 2. To protect it, our body provides a mucus, which is a gastric juice, to prevent our stomach muscles from collapsing. To decay, in our mouth we have teeth, and we all know we usually avoid to have chocolates or sweets in the night time, due to the reason that the sweetness stuck in our teeth and which generates acids, and that is why to remove that acids we use brushing, and brushing is nothing but the paste is having a basic, and acid and bases in it neutralizes the effect of the acid. Otherwise, if we will not do the brushing, our teeth will start decaying, as usually happens when a person is repeatedly not brushing his teeth, and at some age later half of his life the teeth get removed from his mouth. Last is self-defense of animals. Many animals and plants releases chemicals in order to protect itself, like a frog ant also releases the chemical and honeybees are the other examples which generates acids and which irritates and causes a lot of pain.